We also talked so much in our first session about the role of research when it comes to creating personas. So we wanted to visit this again so you could kind of see a little bit deeper into now, how would this inform our message and what are we doing with research here? So obviously we know that one of the great benefits of messaging is that it's not just about like the words you're writing, right? Like the copy on the things that you're doing for maybe an ad campaign or in an email. It's not just like the language, the images, the color choices, and all of that. All of those together are a message, right? Your brand is a message. But what we want to do is think about overall how all of those things can create an emotional connection and, of course, inspire narrative shifts like we talked about, and then really ultimately generate meaningful action for social change. So as we think back about our personas, here's the template that we showed you and that we gave you one example of the personas that we've created at Imagine Pod and that you have also as an example in your workbook, and you're using this template to create your own. What we want you to do is really harness the power of that and the conversations that you were tapping into to do research to create those. And think about how now would we use this for a message, okay? So we showed you how we were using our quiz responses and over 1,000 quiz responses to get people to tell us a little bit about themselves, and how we pulled top themes and we put them in a spreadsheet, and how we did social listening. And we even posted this as an example of Adriana posting to her personal network on her personal Facebook page to think about the different types of messaging we might want to pull together for a fundraising event that we have coming up next week. And so we pulled together all of this research, which helps inform not just your personas, but of course, your actual message. So here's an example of what we did with that message. If you go to our website, we have a sales page for our fundraising funnel bootcamp that's coming up next week. And what you'll see is that we actually have, for example, a video of me talking, and we have different sections like grow in your purpose, invest in your team, uplevel your marketing skills that follow specific themes that came from our research. The script that I used for that video that answers who is this fundraising funnel bootcamp even for, I literally drafted that script from the results from our research. I pulled real words and phrases and expressions and all of that into the script. And if you get a chance, not now, but of course, later, if you'd like to, you can look at the video and see how I talk about if you feel like this, and it actually said the things that people said they felt like when it comes to fundraising. So this is how you pull from the research, not just to create personas, but then to actually create your real message for a campaign or as a whole, as an organization, when you're thinking about what you want to talk about for your on your website or in a welcome email series, or whenever you're doing any type of a training or introducing yourselves. How do you talk about the work that you do? It should come from that research and from your intimate knowledge now of your audience through the personas that you've created. And that's what you do with it. You literally turn it into the message that's going to help connect with people. And then you can plug that into a journey that you're going to take them on. You know where you're taking them. You have that intentionality because you've done the work and you know exactly what you need to do.